guys! Today I'll be talking about my top 10 favorite drugstore makeup products that cost below or about 10 euros or pounds or dollars or whatever your currency is. And I try to pick up products from different categories so that there will be more variety. Now, I'm not sure about the exact prices of the items I'm going to talk about today, but I will put them in the down bar below along with a whole list of products and the links. So please check out that section after you finish watching the video. And now I'll just start with the first item. The first item I'm going to talk about today is this Rimmel Stay Matte long-lasting pressed powder. And I got it a few months ago before I went to LA, and I've been wearing it every day ever since. I love it because when you put it on, it doesn't look cakey, like it doesn't look like you're wearing any powder, which I haven't experienced with any pressed powders before. And in case you're wondering, I got it in the color 001 Transparent, which is very light, and I think it works for a lot of different skin tones, even though it looks very light, because when you put it on, it kind of blends into your skin and, you know, it doesn't give you any color, if that makes sense. But yeah, I really love it because it doesn't look cakey, and I also find that it stays on for quite a long time. Now, I'm not sure how it would work for oily skin because I have really dry skin, so yeah, I'm not sure about that, but I do put it on my T-zone, which is a little bit more oily, and I find that it works really well. Now moving on to the foundation category, and again, I have dry skin, so this foundation might not work for everyone out there, but for those of you that have dry skin, I think you would really like it. It's the Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation, and again, I've been using this one for the past few months and I totally fell in love with it. It's definitely the best drugstore foundation I've tried so far. I don't know, it just doesn't cling to my dry patches, it doesn't look cakey, and it gives me that natural glow that I really love when it comes to foundation, because I don't know, I just don't like the look of matte foundations on me. And yeah, this is the foundation I would recommend to those of you who have dry skin. I think it costs just a bit over 10 euros, I think 11 or something like that. And another thing that I want to mention with this foundation is this sponge. This particular one is by Sonia Kashuk, and I am totally in love with it. Before, I was using the Cosmopolitan Blend Perfection sponge or something like that, and this one is actually much better. But I don't know, with liquid foundations I really like to use sponges because they give more natural finish. And this particular one, I find that it doesn't absorb so much product like my Cosmopolitan one did. So yeah, I really love it. And again, it's great if you have dry skin because it gives you a more natural finish. And I also find that it doesn't make my foundation cling to my dry patches like my brushes do. So yeah, I've been loving this product, and if you have dry skin, I definitely recommend using this sponge, and even for other skin types, I think it would work amazing. So I don't think you need to invest in getting brushes for applying your foundation because, I don't know, I just find that these sponges work better. So I would definitely recommend you to pick one up for yourself if you haven't yet. Next in line is my favorite drugstore concealer, and the one I've been obsessed with for the past few years is the Collection Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear Concealer. I have it in the color light, and I think they have one color lighter and one color darker, so yeah, I'm in the middle. But yeah, I think this is an amazing concealer. I think it's the best drugstore concealer you can find out there. I have pretty terrible under eye circles, and this is the only drugstore concealer that covers them, so yeah, it's definitely my holy grail product, and it also works on blemishes. It is a liquid concealer, and you just apply it with this doe foot applicator, and yeah, when you put it on your blemishes, it doesn't make them look cakey and even more noticeable, so it works well for blemishes and for under eye area, and I definitely recommend it to you. First of all, sorry about the background change, but I just had to move in front of my balcony doors because my light died, and yeah, I think this is a sign that I need to get some proper studio lights because I don't know how I'll be filming during fall and winter otherwise, because I don't know, it's really foggy and dark outside all the time. So these are definitely not perfect conditions for filming. But let's move on to the product I want to talk about next, which is the Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder Duo by e.l.f. This is again the product that I've been using a lot for the past few months. I got it I think 2 years ago, but I haven't touched it until this summer, which I kind of regret because this is such an amazing product. I don't know, I always thought that it wouldn't be great, but yeah, I prefer it over my MAC blush, and yeah, it's just amazing. You basically get a bronzer and a blush, and they're both really pigmented, and I especially love the bronzer because I don't know, it's just perfect shade for contouring, and then the blush is also really pretty for the summer. So yeah, I definitely recommend this product. It's really cheap and, as I've said, really pigmented, and it blends well and it's just perfect. So I definitely recommend this to you. And I'm actually thinking about buying some more e.l.f. blushes. So if you have any at home that you love, please recommend the shades to me in the comments below. Now moving on to my favorite eye products. Let's first start with cream eyeshadows, which I've already talked about a lot, but they're really worth the hype. They're the Maybelline Color Tattoos cream eyeshadows. They are very pigmented, they last all day long, they don't crease on me, and you can wear them on your own or as a base. So yeah, they're just amazing. And my favorite color is actually On and On Bronze, or I think in the US it's called Back to the Bronze. I already went through one pot and now I got the second pot when I was in the States. It looks like this. And then I also have 3 other shades. The first one is called Pink Gold. It is just a very pretty pink color that I think is a little bit too pink for me, so I don't really wear it, but nonetheless it's still a pretty color. And then the next one is Metallic Pomegranate. This is a really pretty dark cranberry shade, I would say. And I like to wear this one in the crease. And then the last shade that I got when I was in the States is called Barely Branded, and it's just a very gorgeous light champagne color. Next product is a liquid eyeliner, and to be honest, I don't really use it that often because I'm very clumsy when it comes to applying liquid eyeliners, so I tend to stay away from them. But when I do use one, I grab the Essence Liquid Ink Eyeliner. It's my absolutely favorite, and it's dirt cheap again, but it works amazing. I really like the applicator because it's really thin, so you can be quite precise with the application. And yeah, it's also really pigmented and it doesn't smudge or anything like that. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite products from Essence, and it's definitely worth checking out. Now moving on to my favorite pressed powder eyeshadows, I would definitely recommend you to check out the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. I picked this up when I was in the States, and I'm so impressed with the quality of this eyeshadow. The pigmentation is amazing, and you know, you can find a lot of good drugstore products, but I think when it comes to eyeshadows, I don't know, at least for me, it's very hard to find good quality eyeshadows. I definitely prefer using high-end ones, but this is definitely the product worth checking out because it can be totally compared to some of the high-end eyeshadows. As I have said, pigmentation is amazing. I mean, you can definitely notice a difference between these eyeshadows and the high-end ones, because the eyeshadows in this palette wear off a lot quicker, but still, for the price, this is such an amazing palette. And yeah, if you live in the States, definitely do check it out, or try to hunt it down online if you don't live in the States, because it's definitely a product worth checking out. Next, I have my favorite pencil eyeliners. They're from Rimmel and they're called Scandalized Waterproof Caulk Gel Eyeliners. I have 2. I have one in black and one in nude. and I love them both. They are very pigmented and also they are very long lasting. They don't move from where you put them, so yeah, I really enjoy using this too. And now the last eye product that I want to talk about is a mascara. My current favorite one is from Maybelline. It's called Rocket Volume Express, and at the beginning I wasn't really too fond of that mascara, but I don't know, once it dried a little bit, it got better and better, and now I'm totally obsessed with it, so I'm definitely going to repurchase it. I don't know, it just gives me the length, it gives me the volume, it separates my lashes perfectly. I love that it has a rubber wand because I prefer rubber wands over the, I don't know, the other ones. So yeah, this is definitely the best drugstore mascara I found so far, and I'll definitely repurchase it. And now the last product I want to talk about is a very hyped up product at the moment, but I don't know, I just have to mention it because I really love it. It's the Baby Lips Tinted Lip Balm, and I know everyone keeps talking about these products, but they're really amazing. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing groundbreaking about them because they're just tinted lip balms and there are plenty of them on the market, but I don't know, when I tried them I really liked them, and I've been using them a lot lately. I don't know, they just have like the cutest packaging and they're very buttery, so when you put them on your lips, it feels very hydrating. They give a slight tint of color to your lips and they're very easy to work with. You can just put them on wherever you are and apply them without a mirror, so it's definitely one of those fuss-free products that I appreciate when I'm, you know, running around the town. And yeah, I definitely recommend picking this up, even though you're probably already sick of everyone talking about them, but yeah, I kind of do get the hype. As I have said, I mean, they're probably a bit overhyped, but I do love them, so I definitely recommend them to you. And this is my favorite shade, by the way. It's called Cherry Me, and it's the one I'm wearing currently. I don't know, it has a red tint and it's one of the more pigmented ones. I think it's the most pigmented shade out of the bunch, and I just love wearing it because it's a little bit darker and I think it looks perfect for fall. So these were my top 10 drugstore makeup products under 10 euros. As I have said at the beginning of this video, I will link all the products that I mentioned in the down bar below this video, and I will include the exact prices and also the links that will take you to the sites where you can buy those products. So definitely do check out the down bar, and if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. So yeah, this is everything for today. Have a nice day and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!